Welcome back to another episode of Tech Brewed, your go-to podcast. So let's get into today's brew.
Hello, everyone. In this episode, we're going to take a peek into the world of Linux, which is an operating system that's both powerful and versatile. Whether you're a programmer, a system administrator, or just a curious user, Linux has something to offer. Let's get started. Linux is an open source operating system, which means its source code is freely available for anyone to view, modify, and distribute. This makes it a popular choice for both commercial and non-commercial purposes. Unlike other operating systems, Linux is known for its stability, security, and flexibility. But there are precautions to take with any operating system. The Linux operating system is made up of three main parts: the kernel, the shell, and the programs. The kernel is the core of the operating system. It interfaces directly with the computer hardware and manages resources for programs. The shell acts as an interface between the user and the kernel. It interprets the commands you type and executes them. And Linux includes a variety of small programs, each designed to perform a specific task well. One of the biggest advantages of Linux is that it's free to use. You can download a legal copy of Linux from the internet without any cost. This makes it accessible to everyone from students to large enterprises. Linux comes in various distributions, each tailored to different needs. Some of the most popular ones include Ubuntu, Fedora, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, abbreviated RHEL, and Debian. This variety allows you to choose a distro that best fits your requirements. And there are countless others, it seems. Security and reliability is what Linux is known for. Its design makes it less vulnerable to malware and other security threats. Additionally, Linux systems are known for their reliability and can run for years without needing to reboot. There still are precautions, as we mentioned earlier, to take when using Linux and knowing where you're getting the Linux distros downloaded from and make sure they're secure, and to keep them updated like all operating systems. Linux is a multitasking operating system, meaning it can run multiple jobs simultaneously without affecting system performance. This makes it an excellent choice for both desktop and server environments. There are some basic commands you should know while using Linux. While Linux offers thousands of commands from the command line prompt, you only need to learn a few basic ones to get started. Commands like ls, which lists directory contents, is one. cd, which means change directory, is another, and pwd, which means print working directory, are essential for navigating the file system on Linux. There are plenty of resources available to help you learn Linux. Websites like TechMint and Codecademy offer comprehensive guides and tutorials, and freecodecamp.org is a great site. Additionally, you can use the built-in man command, which will list the documentation for most Linux commands on that system you are using. In conclusion, Linux is a powerful, secure, and flexible operating system that's perfect for beginners and experts alike. With its open source nature and a variety of distributions, there's a Linux version for everyone. So why not give it a try? Download a Linux distro today and start exploring. Today we're going to talk about 7 basic troubleshooting tips for common internet issues. We've all been there. You're in the middle of something important and suddenly your internet stops working. It's frustrating, but don't worry, we have some simple solutions that might help you get back online. The first thing you should do is check your internet connection. Look for the Wi-Fi or Ethernet icon on your device and click on the icon and make sure that it's enabled. If not, enable it. If you're using Wi-Fi, make sure you're within range of your router. Number 2, if you're sure your device is connected but you're still having issues, try restarting your modem or router by simply unplugging them. Wait for about 15 to 30 seconds and then plug them back in. Wait for them to fully boot up and then check your internet connection again. 3, if you're still having trouble, it's possible that there's an outage in your area. You can check with your internet service provider to see if there are any reported outages. 4, if you're having trouble with a specific website, it might be a good idea to clear your browser cache. This can often resolve issues with loading or functionality of websites. 5, if clearing your cache doesn't work, try using a different browser or device. If the website works on a different browser or device, well, then the problem's with your other original browser or device. Number 6, check your DNS settings. If you're having trouble accessing a specific website, it could be a DNS issue. Try changing your DNS settings to a public DNS like Google DNS or OpenDNS or Cloudflare. Number 7, contact your ISP. If none of the above steps work, it might be time to contact your internet service provider. They can help troubleshoot the issue and provide solutions. And remember, internet issues can be frustrating, but with a little patience and these troubleshooting tips, you can get back online in no time. Stay connected and happy browsing.
Thank you for joining me today, and that wraps up this edition of Tech Brood. And until next time, keep getting your tech brewed just the way you like.